we're still on the road. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? So this is a week-long journey to Vegas. We are nearly there. Strokes gained, all 18 holes. Let's see what the numbers are. This is always interesting. So my fantastic 81 we'll start with. Just a 10 over. Giggling. Alright, Brad. Go down. It's quite good for me. Still laughing. So I played the back 9 in 1 over compared to the front 9 I played in 9 over.
Better back 9, well done.
A game of 2 halves. We worked out on the back 9 that when I was missing greens I was still actually made it. Also when I was missing fairways I even made a birdie off one of the holes I missed the fairway, and then I hit more fairways on the back 9. So driving started to get a bit more in, like I got some repeatability and I was able to put some score together on a back 9, which makes me feel like I am a human being. Now if we look at my strokes gained, so my driving was a +1 handicap, my approach shot was a 1 handicap, this is for all 18 holes, short game was 9 and my putting is a 12 handicap. So strokes gained, I'm gaining 0.4 with my tee shots, losing 0.4 with my approach shots, losing 2.7 with short, and losing 2.1 with my putting. Putting not fussed about. My shorts generally are there quite often, they need to be better. My approach shot losing 0.4 against a scratch handicap is just shocking for me. So my approaches are normally
Strength.
1 to 4 gains on a scratch handicap, so to not gain there, and my driving is generally 1 to 3, I've seen it go gains.
Yeah.
Driving let me down, turn approach shots let me down, on a course that good, just not good enough. 4 and 3 loss against someone who's got these stats. So Dan in contrast shot 73, pretty respectable round, just 2 over par, straight off the plane jet lag. Pretty good, Danny boy.
Thank you.
Must be happy with that. If we go to his handicaps on his strokes gained, so his driving was +5, approach +7 to my 1, that's 8 handicap shots better than me. Short game +5, and then putting 16. So in theory, I think was my putting lower for handicap. I think, but it's just not going to gain enough. You know, it doesn't matter that my putting is better, it's not going to make the big gains that his approach play. So his approach play is gaining 3.7 to my loss of 0.4. His tee shots were gaining 2.2. This is all against a scratch handicapper, where I was gaining point something. Tee to green far superior, which I could feel as we played. I'm sure there was no real points in that round where you felt threatened as such. I think after 9 you were probably disappointed you weren't more up.
I was a bit confused after 9.
Yeah.
What we won.
And there was a part of me that felt like, right, I've got this far after 9. Generally I wake up at some point. I don't play crap for all 18 as a general rule. Yeah. So if I start playing okay and you start wobbling, this could change. Yeah. What was interesting on the back is I lost a lot of holes straight off the bat. Even though my back 9 was much better than my front 9, because my back 9, or sorry, Dan's back 9 was 1 under to my 1 over. So even if we were all square going into the back 9, or even if I was 1 up going into back 9, I could have still lost it 1 down.
Yeah.
And also what happened is you had a very good start to the back 9.
Yeah.
On 2 holes I made very easy bogey. So you basically won 10 and 11, which got it to 4 I think, and then there was just no getting back. And then you made a birdie.
Yeah, that birdie, we both bogeyed the par 3.
Yeah, and then you made a birdie that just killed it. So it was just, again, brilliant timing with good play. So again, as we're showing in most of these stroke gain videos that we're doing, dominance for either of us winning, unless someone has a freak out there performance with, say, a few chip-ins or holding loads of putts, it's generally who's the better tee to green, and at the moment Dan is winning that every time. Little edge on how many fairways you're hitting over what I'm hitting at the minute, and then in turn gives you a good edge on approach play. I've just got to start hitting it better if I want to beat you. So 1 up for the series. We are nearly at Vegas. So I say nearly at Vegas. We're 115 miles nearly at Vegas. But on this nearly 500-mile journey, that feels like we're basically there, doesn't it?
We're just round the corner. Just over this hill.
Up there, around the corner. And we're playing Wolf Creek next week. You're going to watch us play Wolf Creek next week. which we're playing tomorrow, but you'll see next week. We'll try and do some more strokes gain stuff as well as we play around that. If you enjoyed the videos, post comments down below. As always, hit the thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel, all those kind of things. The road to Bethpage Black. I'm worried about Bethpage because I'm going to say that it's going to rate. If we're talking standard scratch scores, I'm going to guess it's around 3 harder.
I reckon 4.
Yeah,
at least 4.
Yeah, and I would happily agree with that as well. So if I hit it like I'm hitting it, I'm breaking 90 round Bethpage. Bear in mind the PGA Championships is 2 weeks after the day we play. So you might be watching this just after the PGA's gone out. So the rough will be more severe, I'm guessing, than what it was already at Pebble. Pebble's got a month or so of you.
From the pictures I've seen,
yes,
it looks up already.
Let's get to Vegas. I feel a craps table needs me to roll some dice on it.
You can teach me.
Just to cheer you up.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
See you later.